Yes.
Yes.
Great. So, there's some different ways that you can draw this or whatever, but as long as you are using all the parts that I wanted you to label in there. So I'll just draw like this because it is a cycle. The first phase of that, through this, we'll call this G1, and then S, and then G2, and then this last part is mitosis, but we're going to break this down more into PMAT. So remember that includes prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase, and then at the very end, what's after telophase?
Cytokinesis.
Cytokinesis, that's right. That's where it splits and the
What
cell
did
cycle
anaphase
starts
do
over
before
again,
PMAT?
so we'll write that out.
Wouldn't anaphase be before PMAT?
That's what G1S is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's all part of that. Great question, though. Questions on that? Y'all get that basically, more or less?
Why don't they call it PMAC?
PMAT?
See?
Yeah.
PMAC.
Well, that's why we did the,
Penguin.
igloo penguins
No.
make awful teams captains.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Next one.
I didn't even have it all down, I was still trying to copy it.
Well, you don't have to copy it.
G1,
It's
S,
a circle and it
G2,
has it all over.
PMAC, and then Cyto.
Yeah, G1, S, G2, and then PMAC, yeah. All right, so let's go through this, and if you know the answer, raise your hand. Or you think you know, raise your hand. Let me read it first. Stage in which a cell divides into two daughter cells with identical nuclei. Back there.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Interphase.
You put interphase? Not quite. John, what'd you put?
That's what I put.
Anybody
Actually, I put
something
A. I
different
put
there?
my so.
I put B.
D is at least partially right. It says B/F.
Yeah, it can be either one. So the whole process is called mitosis that gives us two cells, right? The specific stage that breaks that into two is F. So yep, either one, if you put F or B, I would give it to you on the test.
I meant F.
That's what I meant too.
I swear.
You lied to me.
I looked at my paper and then looked
Your
at her
E and your
paper.
F
Like we
look
had
similar.
the same thing.
I just looked down.
That's all right. All right, number 3. Substage of interphase immediately after a cell divides.
G1.
G1, that's right. So, C. Number 4, somebody else is going to make you answer this time. Substage of interphase in which the cell copies its DNA in preparation for cell division. John?
A.
A. That's great.
S
Good job.
phase.
Is the S phase, synthesis. Number 5 says stage in which the cell's nuclear material divides and separates. Somebody else again, I know you got it, I believe you. Eli, did you get this one? No. You didn't? Carly, what about you?
I do
know.
What you got?
You wanna guess? It's okay. I know, I believe you, John. I'm trying to get somebody else involved here. Kenny, there we go.
Would that be F?
What's that?
Would that be mitosis?
Mitosis, F?
That count as well? Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So again, this is the other
F or B.
F or B, yeah. The mitosis, good job. I think that's probably most right answer. Good. All right, 6 says main stage in which cells grow, carry out normal functions, and duplicate its DNA. Where do the cells spend most of their lives? Wait, John, you've already answered. What do you think?
E.
E, that's right. John, thank you for participating. I appreciate it. Last
They don't
one,
care about
7, substage in which the cell prepares for nuclear division and a protein that makes microtubules for cell division is synthesized. John, let me get you back.
D.
D, that's right. Great job.
So proud of you.
So that is G2, that is the other like main like growth part of it right before mitosis. Cool? Next page. Alright. Number one, the nuclear membrane disintegrates during prophase.
True.
True. Let's do this together. Just everybody like to say what you think it is.
Okay.
Number two, microtubules move chromatids to the poles of the cell during anaphase.
True.
I heard a good mix. Some of you that said it is true. Got that right. So microtubules move during anaphase. Remember, apart, right, guys?
Yeah.
You're moving things apart during anaphase. And you know the little microtubules, the spindle fibers are what's moving it, right? Number three, chromosomes reach the poles of the cell during anaphase.
False.
I had that as metaphase.
Yeah, I had that as a metaphor.
Sorry, I told you the answer. It's false because it is in anaphase when it moves its spot. So that's like the correction or whatever. I now understand what I'm looking at. Number four, the cell's
Did you say
chromatin.
anaphase? An anaphase, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it actually is. For the cell's chromatin condenses into chromosomes during prophase.
True.
True. Number five says the nuclear envelope reforms during telophase. Sorry, anaphase.
False.
Whoops. Which is it? If it's not anaphase,
It might be
it
telophase.
might be telophase.
Don't know why I think that, but.
Yeah, telophase, that last step, that's when the nucleus kind of comes back into play. Alright, 6 says chromosomes attach to spindle fibers and line up along the equator of the cell during metaphase.
True.
How'd you know that one?
M, I think in middle.
M, middle, equator, yeah, come on. That's how you guys all knew it. Good job. 7, the nucleus reappears during prophase.
False. True. False.
False. What should it say? Instead of reappears,
Kenny, you were the only one that answered.
it disappears. So that says disappears. Number 8. Centrioles migrate to the poles of the cell during telophase.
False.
False. What is it?
Metaphase?
Yeah, I'm asking which phase we're looking for. Let me be clear. So if it's not telophase, the centrioles don't. The centrioles are the two little things
Anaphase.
that the spindle fibers come out of. So which one? It's not anaphase. Good guess. It's when they first move.
Metaphase.
What's that? Part.
Prophase. According to this, which, I mean, it probably
I think
knows
what they kind
biology
of do is
better
that they
than me.
move in between prophase and
Only the
metaphase.
answer.
What's that?
They kind of move between prophase and metaphase.
Yeah, well, they move during prophase, and then they start lining things up
Yeah.
during
But in the book, they
metaphase.
show us it's stationary.
Yeah. 9 says chromatids are pulled apart during anaphase.
False.
True.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong one.
Apart during anaphase. Yeah, that's right.
too, don't worry.
True. Number 10 says the first stage of mitosis is telophase.
False.
What is the first stage?
Perfect.
Fast talker, I'm still.
11, the chromosomes decondense or unwind during telophase.
True.
True. And number 12, the shortest stage of mitosis is metaphase.
False.
What is it then?
What?
Well, what is it then if you don't think it's metaphase?
The short version.
Seven pieces.
Because it is the shortest phase.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's true.
I didn't think so, but hey, wasn't here.
None of you, it is. Surprise, Metaphase is the shortest, now we know.
The more you know.